let's talk a little bit about the history of Empower Plus. And it seems like we've done this a million times. We did it when lightning was discovered. It began as 48 caps. Raise your hand if you've taken 48 caps a day of the same product. There should be one hand in the room. Autumn. So it was even worse than 48 caps. Technological advancement allowed us to get it down to 32, which probably seemed pretty amazing, although still miserable. It got down to 18 caps and then 4. Now that's a significant jump right there, 18 to 4. That really opened it up to so many people who wouldn't even be willing to take the product with 18 caps. Imagine if you told someone, I have this amazing product, but you have to take 18 of them every day. Do you know anyone who would do that? No. They'd have to be extremely desperate. 4 caps, pretty normal, still less than a lot of our competitors require,
Absolutely.
By the way.
And it's been 4 for years.
Mm-hmm. It's been 4 for over 10 years now, I believe. Yeah. And then we discovered, there it is. We have the lightning sticks with our beautiful new coconut pear and unflavored in there. It's a nice array of color.
And this is groundbreaking. I mean that's what you guys are here for, the ability to take 4 capsules and distill it down to a single stick for so many. And to be able to take it in such a portable form, you can easily share with others. I spoke earlier about sharing at the rental car counter, or walking down the street and handing someone. It's much easier to hand a stick of lightning than it is to hand someone some capsules. It's a little less fishy.
Yeah.
Like if someone walks up to me and it's like, here's 4 capsules, I'm gonna be like, no, dude, sorry, not my thing.
Absolutely, and the lightning is so beneficial for so many people. You take it direct to mouth, obviously. It goes through your...
primarily absorbed through the mucous membranes in your cheeks. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you feel it so quickly. It gets to your brain. The distance between your mouth and your brain is so short, you feel it really quickly, lightning fast. Right?
Absolutely.
But I think there's a lot of people who still find that they supplement lightning with Empower Plus and vice versa, right?
Yeah, they find that lightning is great for just that. It's lightning fast, so to get you that quick response, but they find themselves kind of dwindling throughout the day, and so they often take additional sticks, or they take capsules to supplement that because they get a little slower burn. And so today, the future is here. Introducing Lightning 1. Okay? Lightning 1. This stands for 1 capsule a day and 1 formulation for everybody. Okay? I think there needs to be way more applause for this. Maybe it hasn't sunk in, and it will when we keep going, but I'm going to take that as shock, because this is shocking, everybody.
Here's what it looks like. So 30 caps, 1 cap per day, which is really unparalleled anywhere. In fact, it's the world's most advanced multi-supplement that only requires 1 cap a day. And this is huge because have you ever been to Walmart and there's, I won't name specific brands that have 1 a day in it, and those gained immense popularity because most people only want to take 1. Most people are looking for, they want to check a box. They're not necessarily into it for the science, or they really, really care about, all the stuff behind it. They just want to say they took their vitamins, and 1 cap is enough for them. And that market is huge.
Yeah. Did you know that 1 a day, the brand, is actually the 2nd most popular multivitamin on the planet? Did you know that? No, I didn't. Yeah. Was.
So we're really excited about this. Bradford, Tony's son, who runs the lab, he discovered lightning. He worked with this formula and created this, and he told us that this is the most powerful thing that he's ever worked with before.
Yeah. Yep, I remember the day I had just taken a hike with my wife, and we were up overlooking Emmett, and I get a call from Brad, and I'm talking to him, and he says, I just worked with the most powerful supplement, or the most powerful formula I've ever come across, and I have an idea that I think is the future. And that was nearly a year ago, and from that time on, we've been thinking, and figuring out how best to capture the convenience of lightning, and so hence the blister pack here, where you'll be able to tear off. Say you're going on a trip for 3 days, you can tear off 3 of them and take them with you, as opposed to taking that whole little packet. Okay.
I believe Tony had a dream.
Yeah, Tony, can you hear us?
I can. Here, just a minute.
Yeah, Tony, tell us about your dream you had. I believe it was about 15 years ago.
Yeah, this is a long time ago. I dreamt that we were making a large presentation at a university, and a lady came out of the audience that was really suffering, and I put one capsule in her mouth. Put one capsule, and within minutes, she found relief. And today, that dream has now come true. This is absolutely over the top. It's amazing, absolutely amazing how this thing has come to pass. And now we've learned how to really help people. It's an absolute godsend. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, Brad, any chance you get, give Brad a huge round of applause and your gratitude, because he is the driving force behind this technology. Now let's tell you a little bit more about this. So Lightning 1 is our highest concentration of lightning to date. It has about 3 times the vitamin and mineral content of one lightning stick. As it's delivered in a capsule, instead of it being quickly absorbed in the cheeks through the mucous membranes, it's going to get absorbed in the digestive tract, which is how we are able to use one formulation for everybody. And I'll touch more on that later. We still utilize the direct-to-cell technology. That's the driving force behind lightning. That's what made it possible. That's the microsizing of those nutrients so that they can be absorbed sublingually. And lightning has really become synonymous with bioavailability. And this continues that. And as with all of our products, it's designed to work with any of the others. And so we've actually got some questions that I posed to Brad. We were hoping to be able to have him with us live, and he would speak on these things, and you guys would be able to ask him some questions. But like I said, we've had to adapt accordingly. So I sent him a list of questions that I anticipate will be fairly popular from people, and he's typed out a response, so I'll be able to field those for you.
So what's really awesome, though, about it is using the direct-to-cell technology. What's often, so many people have gut issues and gut absorption issues, which is what makes the sticks so fantastic. But with the direct-to-cell technology, we still achieve incredible bioavailability, even though it's being absorbed through the gut, and it lasts all day. Yep. So that's really the key here.
Yep. So the first question I posed to Brad was what I touched on earlier. Several months ago, he called me up and said, hey, this is the most powerful formulation that I've worked with to date, and that it had potential to be the future, and I asked him why. And he said, the new methylated 1-a-day formula is more potent and faster acting than our original 48 capsules per day formula. That's why we need one. Throughout the years, though, they've been doing everything they could to improve delivery technologies, recognizing that, we actually have this right on the homepage of our website, where Supplement use continues to climb year over year, and yet the people with a nutrient deficiency continues to go, or wait, the people who have their nutritional needs met continues to decline each year. And so what we're here to do is help to close that gap. And this breakthrough has already changed lives and restored hope. So what makes Lightning One? For those who don't know, right here in the front of the audience, we have some people who just put on some delightfully fun glasses. So what makes Lightning One different than Empower Plus Advanced, the current capsules that we have, the 4 a day? Lightning One, as we've mentioned, is our most potent and powerful formula to date. It's 3 generations newer than our advanced formula, so you can be sure that you're getting the latest and greatest delivery system that's proven to change lives. Okay? What makes it different from Lightning? Okay? The One, so the formulation of the Lightning, is delivered into the center mass of the body. Okay? As we said, it's in a capsule form, so it's going to be traveling down. It's going to be absorbed and uptaken through the gut as opposed to in the cheeks. And from there, it's able to saturate and slowly diffuse into all the areas that require specialized nutritional products. Okay? This allows it to have an increased half-life and a greater and longer-lasting effect. Okay? Now, a big question, we're going to get it from a lot of people. I already know it. Why is it methylated? Okay? So, methylated is a pretty complicated thing. For those of you who don't know, it's a complicated process. But essentially, it boils down to, it gives you quicker access to those vitamins that take the time, that take extra time to metabolize. Okay? And following up on that, some people who are sensitive to methylation may experience, traditionally, when people are sensitive to methylation, those that we've talked about overmethylation in the past, and they can experience some symptoms thereof, anxiety, they feel a little jittery or even irritable. Though we don't expect the vast majority of people to experience anything but positive effects, there is a very small minority who have an increased sensitivity to methylation that should continue to avoid that. Now, that being said, there's been extensive studies that he's been doing up there with people for months now and has experienced nothing but profound impacts. Last I talked to him yesterday, he had not experienced one person yet who had responded adversely to the methylation. So what difference does this make being absorbed in the gut as compared to in the mouth with Lightning? And we kind of touched on this before. But when the delivery technologies are employed in a direct-to-mouth product like the Lightning sticks, there's very quick absorption. And deliver straight to the brain. If we've talked, your mouth is pretty darn close, okay? But that benefit also reduces the half-life, or in other words, shortens the effective time for the Lightning sticks, okay? Which is why people have experienced what they have. Most people will find that direct-to-mouth begin to wear off anywhere from 9 to 12 hours. Whereas capsules deliver minerals and vitamins directly into the GI tract, your gastrointestinal tract. And this results in an increased requirement of each, but also increases the time it takes for the product to begin to wear off. So capsules, like the Lightning One here, are better suited for a 1-a-day product, whereas the direct-to-mouth Lightning sticks are better for those that need instantaneous relief. And again, these are designed to work synergistically together. So as you take that 1 a day, your Lightning One, and then you find, you've got a big test coming up. You've got, a performance in front of lots of people virtually and in person. You might need to take a little Lightning to help get you going. So this is Lightning One, and we're excited to announce that it's coming later this year. And unlike any of those others, that we've announced thus far. We actually have samples available. We have month supplies that we will be providing to everybody here in person, with additional available for those who would like to purchase and take it to others. So as we're not done, when we are with this afternoon's session and we head out to dinner, we will make sure to get those passed out to everybody. But there may be some more things that we want to pass out, so I'm going to save that.
Oh.